So this is the town of Affrique, and the parking situation is dodgy. I don't plan on staying here too long. I just getting those vibes. I'm not even going to go out that way. I'm going to walk through the residence. That's in front of that. Yeah. Google said I could park there, so I parked there. I've got fresh film in the Bronica, and it's only a 2-minute walk to the bridge. So hopefully get in, get out. As I said, it's a pont vieux. Hasn't been designated as a Devil's Bridge, so I won't waste too much time on it. It is a pretty bridge, though. It's caught my breath. It stunned me because I drove over this other bridge to go to the petrol station, and when I looked to my left and saw the pont vieux, there was an audible sound of excitement from me. So let's go have a look. I just turned this off all across the roads. Actually, I can't deprive anyone. It's stunning when you first catch a glimpse of it. So it's beautiful with the church behind. I think I'll stick around till night time. Is that going to be illuminated? I don't see any lights. It looks good through the 50mm, so I won't have to go any wider than that. I was thinking of having to put the 40 on, but that won't be necessary. I'll get a shot or two with the 50, get a couple with the Sony. I'll go down, I'll have a look down there. That's possibly a floodlight, because if this is lit up at night, it'll be worth sticking around for. Right, let me get a couple of shots with the Bronica. Yeah, it's difficult, even with both cameras, to get the bridge and the steeple of the church in, but I think I managed. Hopefully it's decent. I'm going to head back to the van because hang on a second, I'll just zoom out this camera. That's better. Yeah. I kind of don't like where it's parked. Yeah, I'll take a little drive around town, see how we get on. Definitely should find another parking spot somewhere. Actually, there's one right there. But can you drive down that way? Yeah, why not? Let's take a little walk down. I could park up in there. Parking La Résidence de Tourisme. Okay. Be no harm parking up there because the sliding door will be against the wall. I can sit in out of the peeping eyes. That's a plan. Let's do that. Back to the van. Might be able to take a little walk around town then. I just don't like where it is at the moment. So I'm much happier with the van parked there. That's some sort of tourism residence sort of place, and it's literally spitting distance of the bridge. Is the park open? How do you get into the park? You just... No? Looks permanently closed. Square du Marche. Probably don't want anybody sleeping in it. So... yeah, let's take a little stroll around Affrique. And then what we could do is find a little bar somewhere, have an aperitif, and plan out our little coup, as Philippe Petit, the high wire walker, would say. A coup, all is illegal high wire shenanigans. He called them a coup because he was able to pull it off. So what I'm hoping to do then tonight when it gets dark is fly the drone from over that bridge, across this bridge to the Devil's Bridge. I might only get away with it once before we're rumbelow cupped. Isn't that right, Blot? No kill. Must be a fishing sign under the bridge. Ah, mallards. Yeah, this is the little road down to the other parking place that I spotted online, but I didn't fancy it. It's looking a bit too narrow. Yeah, the guy in the duster's having trouble. I think we'll actually take a stroll over the Devil's Bridge. Well, no, sorry, the Pont-Neuf. I keep calling it Devil's Bridge and it isn't. It's only a matter of time before it is, though. Because I think it's one of those USPs, isn't it? A unique selling point when they give something a name. Point view de Saint Affrique from the 14th century. Holy shit. 14th century. There's the bridge we just came across, a more modern bridge. Bridges everywhere in this place. Salut, bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Adulte et nous commençons à connaissance. What is that all about? Adulthood comes with knowledge. Oh, pigeons. Yeah, I imagine it's going to be lit up like a Christmas tree tonight. We'll go down this side, walk down that path, over that bridge into that square past the church. Bonjour. Everyone's reasonably friendly, even if they sometimes do give you funny looks. I get a lot of funny looks, especially driving that right-hand drive transit. The stares you get off people. Oh, there's a smell of the wacky tobacco coming from somewhere. That's a spectacular bridge. And I love these bits that stick out. They're like for water easement. When it does flood, I don't see any signs around here saying how high it does get when it floods. Hopefully it's not as high as these people's homes. Oh no, I was wrong. So we got to this height on the 27th of September 1992. Oh, that's my phone. Jesus, that scared me. What is going on? So yeah, that was the height of the flooding, kind of to my waist high, on the 27th of September 1992. So it came up more or less over that wall. Bonjour. But on the 28th of November 2014, it was above my head. It was 2 meters. So just underneath that lower arch would have been flooded. I don't know what that kid just ran past me for. He looks like he's running from somebody. That's why I don't fancy leaving the van alone too long. Yeah, so I won't bore you too much longer. I don't know if the audio, yeah, it looks, I'm getting a green light. When I play it back in the action cam, it's quite low, and I know I'm kind of murmuring and whispering. I just don't want to disturb people. And I'm pretty new to this vlogging, so kind of trying to get rid of the self-consciousness. That's why if you look back on the videos that precede this Devil's Bridge series, I presented them in French because I'm a lot more comfortable at making a fool of myself in French. It's just, I'm unconscious of it, and it's kind of like when I lived here 15 years ago, kind of making silly errors with the language, and it kind of broke the ice, it broke barriers, and it made me a lot less self-conscious about, you know, talking and expressing myself without feeling like I've made an ass of myself, because I knew I was going to be making a fool of myself nearly every night while I was working in the bar. Here we go. Way of Dreams, Isfahan, Timbuktu, Izmir, La Paz, oh my god, La Ponte View, Honolulu, Colombo, Meeting Point, and the little kind of chicken owl. But I don't know, I think it was fatigue after driving the 900 kilometers in the first 2 days. My brain just wouldn't even think in French, and I didn't care. So back to using my mother tongue. And then people say, even like, you know, people who speak English as a second language or third language, they will choose to speak English because it avails them of a broader audience. But I didn't want that to be the reason why I was going to do it in English. I was going to do 2 sets of videos, one in French and one in English, and that's just far too much work. So I'll continue with the old Anglais for now. I mean, this could have been another parking spot, but it's a bit too lively for me. You don't want the eye on you. So we'll cross over there, find a little bar, and plan le coup. Pas le cul, le coup. Those who know the difference know. So, hope we can persevere with the noise of all the traffic. I picked a bad spot to stop and have a beer, but I'm at the Café de Commerce in Affrique, and I'm drinking the, what's it called, Hiver from Lef. It's the winter beer, so you'll only get this around Christmas time. It's meant to be like a dark, fruity type of beer, but this one is more kind of, it's a bit more malty. So I'll finish that and head on. I don't think it's worth moving the van until after the coup, after we fly the drone. And the way I'm parked, I'm pointing out, I can go out, turn left, and head out of town. I don't think it's a good idea to stay parked up for the night where I am, because I've no kind of light visor for the deck hatch on the roof, and I'm pretty sure the house opposite would be able to see that there's somebody inside, and I don't really want to draw attention to any police or gendarmerie or anyone like that. So I might do another little walk around, sort of a town recce, and I'll decide a plan of action then. It's after 4 o'clock actually, it's 4:15, so 2 more hours it'll be quite dark. It won't be perfect conditions, it won't be dark, but it'll be quite dark. Maybe if I wait till around 7:30, 8, let all this traffic die down, maybe there'll be less people to take notice of the drone. That's the other thing, I need to find a good takeoff and landing spot for that. It can be tricky. So, santé. So, earlier than usual, and time for the coup, because I think it's dark enough. There's a bit of sort of ambient light over there, but it still looks quite dark. I think should be alright for what I'm intending on doing. So still an awful lot of traffic. Christmas lights up. Now the bridge is not illuminated. So what time is it? 10 to 6. Maybe it's time for 6. Yeah, it's too early. What I'll do is I'll put the camera gear back in the van, go down and investigate if they were floodlights. I thought I could see floodlights when I was down there, well, when I was adjacent to it, but I'll go and actually have a proper look. 8:30. I thought I'd be long out of here, but not gonna happen. They haven't illuminated the bridge yet, and I'm just walking up to it now. Let's have a look. See if it's a go or no go. What is going on? Maybe it's just a weekend thing. That is a pity. I mean, yeah, no, there's barely any light even for a long exposure. I can have a go with the Sony. Yeah, that's frustrating. Because on the 5th of December, they had like a Christmas illuminating kind of ceremony and the place was lit up like Christmas. So, unless I come back on the weekend, that's a... Nah, it's not a possibility. I can't see myself doing that. Let's have a crack at taking a picture with the Sony, see how it works out. Well, it's like 11:15 at night. I don't know if this is the coup we were all expecting. Somebody told me the bridge would be lit up at 11, and it hasn't been. And even the lights on the church are out. And they were lit half an hour ago. I don't know. The only light is coming from that car right now. It's a no-go. I think it would be totally pointless to put the drone up. Okay, let's do this first thing in the morning. Good morning. I hope you liked that little morning drone flight. It just didn't work out last night. Camped in the more or less the middle of town in the van. All was quiet, good night's sleep. I just waited until it got a little bit lighter and actually get a shot of the Pont Vieux here in Affrique. So today we're going to go and head southwest. I think. I don't think I'm going to go back to Olag. I just don't fancy going over those mountains again in the mist. It's not freezing or anything, so that's not the issue. Just that road, the van is filthy. So yeah, it's time to move on to a new bridge. So yeah, catch you on the other side. The sun has finally come out. Beautiful after all that rain. Sod's Law, I go to film Devil's Bridges in Pont Vieux, and it's raining, and then as soon as I leave it turns real pretty. See plenty of rolling hills. It's like this is where they photographed the Windows screensaver. Blue sky, rolling hills, a little bit of mist. Yeah, I got 3 hours on the road today. Well, that's to get to a camera shop that I found that sells film, because I just haven't been able to come across any, and I brought 6 rolls with me, but a lot of them are ISO 50, not really suitable for low light, and it's winter. There's no girasols with sunflowers or nothing growing. Maybe as we go further east next week, might come across some lavender, who knows. This fog is starting picking up again, so I'm going to put the camera down and concentrate on driving. Affrique are just over, and then something caught up the corner of my eye, and I was like, what's that? So I decided to pull in for a little rest, stretch the legs. There's a little picnic camping. But as I came over that bridge, I looked down and saw this. It's called Pont Saint-Étienne, and it was built in the 12th century. There is an 800-year-old bridge. Can't get a good view of it from here, but we'll walk down the far side. It's completely grass covered. Never seen the likes of it. Very unusual. Beautiful all the same. And there's the modern bridge that we just came over. Parked up over there. Didn't lock her up, but she should be safe. Lovely little river. I'll just walk back across the modern bridge. Might be able to get a good view of it. Chapelle Saint-Étienne de Caval. Yeah, I saw a churchyard up there because I did a quick U-turn to come back, and there's like a cemetery. Yeah, I just love the shape of it. And down the road there's a sign that says risk of flooding, and that's obviously why they built it in that shape. Give it those sharp corners, stop the power of the water knocking it down. And this one does have floodlights, I can see them, but we won't be hanging around. Oh, cut the cable. We won't be hanging around for nightfall. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning. We've got 2 hours 45 minutes to get to where I'm going. Well, yeah, that was a nice little surprise. Might just stop and have a cup of tea and a little rest and then get back on the road.